One mistake would send me to my death.
But falling was not my greatest fear.
And there was nowhere left to run.
It all began 3 days earlier.
Winter had taken almost everything.
Every meal was becoming smaller.
The youngest suffered the most.
Another hunt had failed.
We needed a miracle. So I searched beyond our territory.
I traveled farther than ever before. Then I noticed something unusual. Thousands of bees moved in one direction. I decided to follow them.
The trail led to the mountains.
Their numbers continued to grow.
The journey became dangerous.
One wrong step meant death.
Then I found their destination. I could hardly believe my eyes. The hive was enormous. So were its guardians. Enough honey to feed our tribe for weeks. But reaching it seemed impossible.
Thousands protected the hive.
I searched for another way. Then I saw an opportunity. A rope could reach the hive. I returned with news. Nobody believed me at first.
It sounded impossible! Yet hunger forced action.
We began our preparations.
Strong ropes were needed. Everyone helped.
We needed a way to carry the honey. Smoke might keep the bees away.
It was our best hope. The plan slowly came together.
Finally, the day arrived.
We headed for the mountains. Nobody spoke much. Every person knew the risks.
Soon we saw it again.
It looked even larger than before.
The air itself seemed alive. There was no turning back now. The tribe chose me for the task. Then I began the descent.
The hive was even bigger up close.
Every surface was alive.
The others watched from the cliff. One mistake could end everything. The first scouts had already noticed me. Smoke was our only protection.
For a moment, the bees backed away. The plan was actually working.
I had never seen so much food. Weeks of survival hung beneath me. We needed every piece we could carry.
Then the swarm began to change.
We had disturbed something.
The air suddenly darkened. They were coming. The first stings hit immediately.
I fought to keep them away.
There were simply too many. Panic spread across the cliff.
Everything started going wrong.
I could barely see. The cliff spun beneath me.
We had the food, but not a way out.
The bees wanted us gone.
Then another disaster struck.
The rope was breaking.
I was running out of time.
Every second made things worse.
The tribe tried to save me. Then it finally broke.
I thought I was dead!
Somehow, I survived the fall. Most of our reward was lost. But the danger was not over. I needed a way out. The mountain trapped me.
The bees refused to give up.
Then I saw one chance. I ran inside. The swarm followed.
Inside, I searched for another exit. The cave went deeper than expected. I had no idea where it led. Then I found something unexpected.
This place had sheltered bees for generations.
And some of the honey was untouched. Maybe the journey wasn't lost after all.
Then I found a way out.
Fresh air never felt so good.
But our hardest challenge was still ahead. At last, I was heading home. Everyone knew how valuable it was. The journey back seemed easier. We could almost taste victory. Then I spotted something strange.
Something had been following us.
The prints were enormous. Suddenly, the woods felt different. We stayed alert. We were not alone.
The smell of honey had attracted a predator.
And it was huge. Nobody expected this. The giant towered above us.
The challenge was no longer the bees.
Now we had to defend our prize.
It wanted the honey.
We prepared for the worst.
Then it attacked. Chaos erupted instantly. The giant was unstoppable.
Weeks of food were suddenly at risk.
The smell drove it wild.
We fought to protect what remained. The hit barely slowed it down.
One mistake could be fatal. Death came within inches.
Others focused on saving the food. It followed the scent. I needed to distract it.
The giant took the bait.
My legs burned with exhaustion.
Yet the beast kept coming.
Then I saw an opportunity. It was dangerous, but necessary. The giant refused to quit.
I noticed the unstable ground.
A desperate idea formed.
The mountains started to move.
Then everything collapsed. The giant tried to escape.
For the first time, it backed away.
Nobody could believe it.
At last, the threat was gone.
We had saved enough.
Home finally appeared ahead.
They saw the honey and cheered.
It was the sweetest meal of our lives.
Hunger no longer ruled our camp.
The mountain nearly took everything. But in the end, our people